What is saying, people? Back with a bang. This is the Money Management. It is Sunday. Now it's that day that you want to rest, you want to chill, you want to sit back and relax because tomorrow is that dreaded day. Tomorrow is Monday where you're going into school, you're going into work, you're going back to university, you're going to do whatever it may be for this week. Also, you can wait for Friday evening where you can finally relax again and have a good time Friday evening, Saturday evening, Sunday, before Monday comes around and you do it all again. So today, I'm going to be talking about consumers and producers. And the reason I want to do that is because, all of us are different. There are some of you out there who are purely consumers. There are also some of you out there who are purely producers. And the thing is, given a long enough period of time, a long enough timeline, there is a group of people from the two I mentioned that always ends up on top. That group of people that always ends up on top, well, trust me when I say this, Sundays is the same as Mondays for them. Mondays is the same as Thursdays for them. Saturday is the same as Wednesday because they're in control of their life. They can do what they want. And like I said, this group always ends up on top. The trend is quite clear to see here. It's quite obvious. I'm obviously talking about producers, creators, those who are willing to be different, those who are willing to separate themselves from the pack. So I want to start off by asking you guys today, what are you? Are you a producer or are you a consumer? If you're not quite sure which is which, I'll first give you some examples of some consumers. Consumers are people who like to go shopping, who like to buy things. Consumers are people who are looking at what everyone else is doing. Consumers are people who are maybe watching Netflix 4, 5, 6 hours a day. Consumers are people who are playing on their PlayStation 3-4 hours a day, playing on their Xbox 3-4 hours a day. Consumers are usually those who are binge watching series, binge watching movies, spending time, as we call it, consuming. Now, these are a group of people that I like to say have handcuffs on because they can use their hands to create, but they have handcuffs on. They're not using their hands to do what they could be doing. They do spend money. They do have a nice life. They do enjoy themselves. But like I said, Friday evening, Friday night, Saturday night, Sunday, probably not so much Sunday night, they're enjoying themselves. They're living life. They're having a great time. Monday rolls around and it's not exactly that. But now let's talk about producers. What kind of people are producers? Are you a producer? Let me tell you about the mindset of producers. The great thing about producers is their mindset overspills into other areas of their life. Decision making, content creation, problem solving, valuing their time and their attention, valuing other people's time and their attention. Producers are usually those people who live frugally, but they're highly paid. They make money, but they don't spend it all. They create, whether that's content by means of, creating posts, creating videos on Instagram, or if it's purely, writing tweets, creating a newsletter, creating something for other people to read and consume. Yes, they may be employees. They may have their job from Monday to Friday, but it doesn't affect them because they love their job. Why? Because they're probably creative in their job. These are the people who are writing, they're creating code, they're designing things, they're speaking, they're using momentum to carry them forward. So, a lot of these people are actually in control of their own time. They may have a 9-to-5 job, sure, but a lot of them, maybe they don't. Some of them are young entrepreneurs. Some of them are 50, 60, 70-year-old investors. There are many different types of people for different ages who are producers. These are the people who do not buy stuff they don't need. They don't spend, their time looking for things which they know is not even going to benefit their life. They don't spend their time looking all over the internet for things to buy, to purchase, which they don't actually need, but they just want anyway. These kind of people, these producers, have an increase in creation and a decrease in consumerism. But you know what this helps them do? This helps them increase the quality of their life. This helps them increase their output, increase the value they're giving out to the people. They get ahead. And do you know how they get ahead? They create more. They consume less. These people are much too busy, way too busy to be focused on entertainment purposes. These people spend time wisely. They spend time producing. And what's funny is these people just take up 1% of everyone. But these people have a huge impact on life because they create what the other 99% of people are consuming. They are the ones who are creating. Those are the ones who are making things happen. Like I said, they're writing, they're designing, they're coding, they're drawing, they're creating. And now you know how this relates back to money. Obviously, this is the money management. We like to talk about money. We like to talk about how things relate to money. Like to talk about budgeting, being financially free. And you'll see that most people who are financially free are creators. They are the ones who are producing for other people to consume and digest. They're the ones who are creating for other people to be consuming. They're the ones who are producing for other people to be digesting. They're the ones who have actual cash flow. And you might think, well, these people are boring. They don't, enjoy themselves a lot. They don't have that much entertainment. That's not true. Producing value, creating things, gives them a sense of fulfillment. They have no problem delaying gratification. They have no problem waiting for things to happen. They realize and they understand that delayed gratification gives them an actual sense of fulfillment. They don't need to consume anything. They don't even need to consume a fraction of what they produce. They're creating it, they're producing it for other people. And again, you might think, oh, these people are lame. They're not having a great life. They're not enjoying themselves. That's completely wrong. These are the people who are actually making money. Like I said, these are people who have cash flow. It's quite a simple concept. These are the people who take action. They have cash flow because they are constantly producing and other people are constantly consuming. This includes all those people you watch and you follow religiously on social media. These are the people who you are watching, what they do on Snapchat. These are the people who you're scrolling through your timeline to look at. They're the people you watch on YouTube. They're the people you see on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook. They're the people you are looking at. They're the people you see acting on the TV, playing in those shows. These are all producers. And does it look like they're not having fun with their lives? Oh, I bet you. they are definitely having fun with their lives. They're having enough fun that you will continue to watch them, you'll continue to consume whatever content they're putting out, you'll continue to focus on what they're doing in their lives. And like I said, you're focusing on what they're doing in their lives because you're learning more about them. That's exactly what a consumer does. A consumer learns more about others. A producer, on the other hand, is learning more about themselves. They're learning about what they need to do, focusing on what they can control. Consumers are purely focused on what other people are doing, what's going on here, what's going on there, what he's doing, what she's doing, how much money she made, what cars she's driving. Consumers are exploited. Being a consumer and being a king is an absolute illusion. So many people I know think that, consuming, buying nice cars, doing what they want to do, having fun, spending a lot of money, they're living a king life. That's not how it works. If you haven't realized, today, this video is purely about wealth. Make more than you spend. Produce more than you consume. Avoid consumer debt. These are just a few of the things which have remained the same factors, the same important things which will help you create your wealth. For most of the people who have succeeded throughout history, the way to wealth has remained the same throughout all those years. And what is that way to wealth, you may ask? That's finding a problem for society. Something that a lot of people have issues with. Now, this is where the producer starts working, starts thinking. Is it worth solving? Is it possible to solve? They look at it, they analyze it, and they create a solution. They provide a solution for it. And they keep improving on it. They keep helping people until they get the best results. And after that, all they need to do is scale. And yes, you guessed it. They are rewarded. They're rewarded hugely. And it is that simple. You find a problem. You find a problem that you can solve. You analyze that problem. You look into it. If you want to create a course on it, you can do that. If you want to create a video guide, you can do that. If you want to create a YouTube video, a series of YouTube videos, if you want to write books, if you want to create a podcast, if you want to record something, do that. You're creating solutions to people's problems. You're spending time on these apps. You're spending time on your phone. You're spending time wherever you're spending time on the right things, which will not only, help you in your life, but will help other people in your life, which ensures again that money comes back to you, that wealth comes back to you, that value comes back to you. And like I said at the beginning of this video, you only end up in one place. You end up on the top. Over time, over the period of time, I guarantee you, you will be separated. This is what happens. We're all together and some people are consuming, some people are producing. Eventually, what starts to roll out is by the time we start from here and we get to here, the producers are up here, the content consumers are down here. That's why I said at the beginning of this video, everybody gets separated and there's a group that comes out on top each and every time. It's happened throughout history and it will continue to happen. So again, are you producing or are you consuming? Let me just explain to you guys. There's almost no competition in the producer market. I guarantee you there's very, very, very little producer market competition. So right from the beginning, the odds are stacked in the favor of those who are producing, those who are creating, those who are making stuff for others. And this is a huge reason why, at the end of the day, the consumers, like I said, end up way below the producers. The producers are the ones who end up at the top. I do hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Please make sure you are a producer, not a consumer. And add to that, show me that you're a producer, a content creator, by liking this video, by commenting on this video, by subscribing to the channel if you're new around here. Lastly, please share these videos with your friends so we can create more producers, more content creators, more people who want to get cash flow, become wealthy, and overall live the life of their dreams. Think who you are and think who you want to be. So tomorrow is Monday Motivation, so make sure you guys are back here for that one. That's the video, you guys. Thanks a lot for watching. I've got one to make you. You've got one to make you. See you guys tomorrow for Monday Motivation. Peace.